Juniour Khumalo was at the briefing earlier and he joins us now live from Cape Town. Juniour, good afternoon to you. Always good to speak with you. Thoko Didiza talking to us about some changes, and obviously there's going to be many expectations ahead of tomorrow's opening.
Indeed, Hugo, there are some changes to how the parliamentary laws are going to be applied in the 7th administration. One of those that the Speaker of the National Assembly, Thoko Didiza, basically spoke about was the change when it comes to interruptions in Parliament by certain parties. Now she does have that authority to basically kick them away, because there was always that uncertainty on whether she is allowed or not. Well, the Speaker, she wasn't the Speaker at the time. The previous Speaker was Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula. So the EFF actually went to court to try and challenge being chased out of the parliamentary precinct by the previous Speaker, and they lost that court case. So now she does have those powers, but there's no expectation when it comes to disruptions tomorrow, with the EFF having indicated that they want to engage in a robust manner, but they do not want to be disruptive this time around. But when it comes to the preparations, I'll just step out of short and allow my colleague Ulesejo just to show you behind me the band from the South African Police Service is just practicing there, getting ready for tomorrow's festivities. There's a lot of law enforcement actually around this precinct of the City Hall, which is going to host tomorrow's opening of Parliament address by the President. So a lot of roads are also going to be closed in preparation for tomorrow. There was actually a security brief where the Minister did a walkabout earlier on, and she was just taken on a walkabout by the security service, and they're just showing her this place and the expectation and the readiness to host tomorrow's activities. So it seems like it's an all clear right now. We do have the media contingent even behind us as well. So it's a hive of activity here in preparation for tomorrow. The Speaker did indicate that there will be about 490 people inside the hall, but outside there are about 900 media personnel that have been accredited, Hugo.
That's a huge number, Juniour. But walk us through some of those proceedings just to give us a little bit of a taste of what we can expect tomorrow.
Indeed, I will again step out of shot and just allow my colleague to show you the stage where the President is actually going to come and stand. So the President, the Chief Justice, the Speaker, and the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces will be on that stage where that is being set up right now. They will stand there while the SAPS and the army basically observe that 21-gun salute. There is that expectation also of a flyover from members of the SANDF, but the Speaker did indicate that that is going to be dependent on the weather. But as you see there, also the statue of the former President Nelson Mandela. This event actually coincides with the death of the former President Nelson Mandela. So we do also expect some words from the President on the role that the former President Nelson Mandela actually played for this country. He was the first president of the democratic South Africa, and at the time we also had a government of national unity, just as we have to this time around as well. So this is going to be the first basically opening of Parliament by President Cyril Ramaphosa, who's going to brief on some of the policies that these parties that are part of the government of national unity have actually agreed on. Over the weekend, there was that meeting of the Cabinet Lekgotla, where all of the parties represented in the Cabinet of National Unity basically discussed some of the policies that they want to implement within the next 5 years. So the President is going to table those policies and just give a framework of how this government is set to work over the 5 years, Hugo.
Juniour Khumalo, appreciate your time coming to us ahead of what promises to be a historic event tomorrow